Hi and welcome again. This is the Armor 90 by Makerfire. I've got some final thoughts as I wrap up my review. This was going to be where I was going to do a flight test. Unfortunately, after I got Betaflight all set up, I noticed that one of the props wouldn't spin up. So that was disappointing. So here we have it. Bound and ready to go. I don't recommend doing this, but I'm holding on to it. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but one of the props won't spin up. And my dog loves this drone, so he was giving his review there, or dissatisfaction that the prop wouldn't spin up. This is probably a bad solder joint. It could be a lot of things. Since this is a bind and fly, I'm not eager to try to troubleshoot this. It's also a little tight in there, and I didn't want to muck with it. I took a quick look at it under a magnifying glass. I didn't see anything obviously wrong. So unfortunately, no flight test on this one. So I'll just follow with some comments. Likes and dislikes. It's slick looking. I like the way this drone looks. It's got good camera protection. It's got a 10-degree angle on the camera, which is fixed because of the housing. But you know, for a little proximity flyer, that's probably more than adequate. There's several. I mean, I've got the Hubsan, which has got a downward facing camera, and I've modded it to be basically level, and that's okay. So this is definitely, you know, a big step up from that. It's got Betaflight 3.17 loaded on it already. You have to do some configuration, but there are lots of videos for that, so that's not a big deal. At least you don't have to flash it. And the OSD and picture looks good. I don't have a video of that, unfortunately for you guys, but if that's because we didn't actually go out to the flying field. And it's got some nice specs. I like the specs on this. Now for some of the things that I didn't like quite so much. It's got, you know, obviously the bad motor or connection there was a downer. I noticed that the video board gets hot, and so maybe the black canopy was not the best. Maybe the white canopy would be better to keep that cooler. It is open on the bottom, so it isn't quite completely enclosed, but still something to consider. It does have some vent holes, and I don't have enough flight time on this to know if that's really a concern or not. Zero flight time, so it's just been sitting inside. Maybe a little, if it gets a little airflow over there, it wouldn't be a problem at all. It's got 2mm carbon fiber, which is good, but on the arms there's a lot of cutouts. Again, I don't have any crash test. Haven't crashed it since I didn't fly it. But that's a little bit of a concern to me. I don't know. Maybe the 2mm carbon fiber is fine and sufficient. But, you know, it's probably the small point near the motor that I'd be most concerned about. The other thing was a little bit of a pain was the LiPo strap was hard. I like these rubber bands. In fact, it's got two rubber bands. Maybe the LiPo strap you don't even need. but it was kind of a pain to get the LiPo strap on there. I had to take off 4 bolts, which is not a big deal, but you can see, maybe I should have put the LiPo strap on lengthwise. I'm not quite, that would have been a little bit tougher fit. I put it on this way, but so nice looking unit. Too bad I got a defective one, and that's it for this video, and thanks for watching.